Hey there, welcome to the Lumiere channel. If you're watching this part, you missed the live, but it's okay. You can watch it and skip around. I'm just going to be talking about these two, which I'm really excited I got them today, and I really just wanted to like unbox them in front of everybody because it's too much joy for me to contain. Um, I got the Angel Answers deck and the Vice Versa Tarot deck. I'll probably be repeating myself throughout the recording because this is live. So just bear with me if you're watching this in the replay. Hello to whomever popped in. How are you? Uh, okay. Oh gosh, there's stuff in my hair. So, in any case, hello as you're walking in. How are you? Thanks for hanging out with me. There's no readings necessarily in this recording. I just wanted to share my joy of these two helpers that I just got today, and I was doing something else all day, so this is when I'm making the recording. In any case, I got the Angel Answers oracle cards, which I've been fascinated with. Hi, Ileana. Hey, Queen. That I've been fascinated with since I first saw them. So now I finally get to like hold them and play with them. I got this mostly for you all, not so much for me. A lot of people want yes or no type answers, and even though I don't necessarily always believe in a yes or no answer, the world is much more complex and more vast than just a yes or no. I got this for that because this deck has that. So let's just go ahead and get right into this anyway. Let me get my scissors. I am so hype. Like, you have no idea. I am so hype to share this with you. I'm sure you all have seen these anyway. I don't want to scratch this. Hold on. I'm sure you've already seen these before. I just like they're my babies now, you know. So I wanted to share with you. I could not wait. I could not wait. I was like, I typically do like a meet my helper, but damn it, this is not opening for me. I could not wait, and I wanted to open this live. Anyway. Okay. So I got these today. I ordered them a while ago from Amazon. If you want the link, I feel like most people are gonna be interested in this deck primarily, simply because it's pretty straightforward, really easy. Um, anybody can read from this deck. From what I've seen, I'm sure you guys have seen these decks before. Jesus Christ, this is really brand new. Let's put the vice versa. I'm gonna be talking about this deck later, so if you're watching this in the replay, like, we're gonna go in. This deck is like ridiculous. This is really okay. Briefly, this deck has front and back, so like there is no back. Like this in this deck, this is the back. You shuffle and then you flip it. This deck, there's no flipping, or is there? I don't know. It's beautiful. Anyway, oh my god, this is like so exciting for me. This is the Angel Answers. It's by Doreen Virtue, Radley Valentine, and the artist is Marius Michael George. There's 44 cards in this deck and a guidebook, which I'm not gonna go into. I'm just gonna oh my god. I'm gonna smell it. Oh, it smells so good. It smells like mango, actually. Like, it's nice. These are pretty much how Doreen's, like, my experience with her oracle decks are. The other Doreen Virtue oracle card that I have are the Romance Angels, are favorites. It's a very similar, like, yellow box. Well, I don't know. It's like the similar color scheme, actually. Same book height. They ain't playing. It's the same. Like, new love. That's pretty much all you get. There's no reversals. So I don't know if I'll read these cards in reversals, to be honest with you. I don't know how I would do that, but we'll into it. We'll do it together. I feel like be assertive in the reverse would be like, calm your shit. you know? But yeah, I like reversals. I read reversals. I make myself read reversals. I can't not read a reversal to save my life, so I have to have reversals. So I figure with these cards, I'll probably figure that out intuitively. So let's look at what they look like. I probably shouldn't have done that. I should just probably keep you separate. Yeah, that's what you want. Okay. Have you ever seen, I know you guys have seen these cards before, but I'm not sure if you really like go out and look at reviews for decks like I do. Yay, new cards. I know, Jade. Like I am so excited about to join like to like read for you guys using these eventually. Like I've been people oh, I've been studying tarot in the behind the scenes and really getting acclimatized with the meanings personally on my end. It's a lot. It's a lot, but it's pretty cool. It's some certain things of like like not predicting, but like I've been following this guide, which is like basically I'll share this with you all actually, as far as like especially when it comes to this beautiful. Oh my God, I can't wait to open this. This is like how it is when I get my decks. Like it's just like this surge of joy. My brother, he picked up the Amazon box when he came and he's like, "Oh, it's my package." And he was telling me, he was like, I knew it was yours, but when I picked it up, it felt like mine. And I'm like, that's because these cards, like these were made for me, 100%. Like they're mine. Like I bond insanely with my decks. So, anyway, I'm so excited to like use these for you guys. Tarot is hard. For me, it kind of is because it's not like oracle cards, but then it kind of is, but then it's not. And I'm trying to make it like oracle cards because I read oracle cards, right? And it turns out to be just about the same. Like I'm a Libra, so I watch Libra readings. I will watch other Libra readings and when I go back to my Libra reading that I did, there's similarities. In the Scorpio monthly, which is taken off this month, a lot of like someone linked me to another video by another reader. I watched that a little bit, and I watched my Scorpio video and the poster's Scorpio story of like what happened for them that month. And it was like it was the same. It was consistent. So it's crazy that like I can pull that from Oracle cards where others are using tarot. It's just nice with Oracle cards because there's like more direct advice. In any case, sorry, tarot is a beast. Tarot is a different kind of beast, and it's interesting. I use Colette Baron Reed's oracle cards. I use Colette Baron Reed's oracle cards, and she has obviously a background in tarot, so I know what cards are what in the tarot, and that kind of helps me as I learn tarot, looking back to the Colette's new reworking of that. But yeah, for me, tarot is a bit difficult because I'm like, what the fuck does this mean? I feel like it might be even easier with this deck because it's just so visually stimulating to me. Like, I fell in love with it the first moment I saw it. I can't fucking believe I got this. Like, this is a dream come true. This is like a moment. This is going in a diary moment. The Vice Versa Tarot deck is amazing. I can't wait to like show you that. Let me just finish this oracle. And then yeah, it's just very visually stimulating for me, which is what I go off of intuitively, and obviously like, other parts of intuition, but these cards are very not visually stimulating. These oracle cards, they're sticky, just like the Romance Angels were. You kind of have to break them. Did you hear me breaking them? You kind of have to break them. There's this beautiful person here. I haven't read the book. I'll read that on my own time. I just want to show you some of the cards. But did you hear that? Like, you kind of have to break them because they get stuck. Yeah, now they're not so stuck. Yeah, they're really stuck. Is it hard? So exciting. Hey, Araceli, if you're still here, hey. Yeah, it for me it's not, it's a new language. Like it's like learning a new language, That's basically what it is. Even when I get a new deck, Luckily, I typically only have Colette Baron Reed decks, okay? So, like Oracle card decks. So for her, she uses essentially the same language and her cards play well together. Learning the Romance Angels, we were dating for a while. You can watch the video on that. But it's different. It's like learning a new language, but you're communicating the same. So it's just training myself to see the different things and then also using real life. So the way I'm going about learning tarot is one of the exercises is like, oh, what's my like what is it? It's like what's my day gonna be like, or like what's my day gonna be like tomorrow, or whatever. I forget what the question is. And I pull 3 cards in the way that I do. And then I get like my hits, I look at them, like I size them up, and then I go back and see. So there's certain archetypes, certain people who I see showing up. Like my twin flame has shown up. And I got like it's pretty cool learning it that way, using the real life. So these are remembering what all the cards mean, Araceli, is like yes, but then also like what they mean to me intuitively, more so than what their verbatim meaning is, because some cards to me hit me differently from what the guidebook actually says. So it's like a battle between me and what the guidebook is saying versus like what I'm intuitively getting from the card. Hey Carrie, how are you? If you're still here, how are you? Nice to see you. So, okay, let's get into this. It's been like 12 minutes of me ranting about other stuff. Oh, these cards are visually stimulating. There are different. I thought it was the same angel on the back. So, you're good? Yay, I'm glad. Did you get a haircut? You looking good, girl. Yes, queen. So this is what the angel answers look like, you guys, a year from now. I wouldn't use these in personal readings unless the person asked, because this is actually quite daunting for me. Like I would be so afraid. I don't know how people can stand predictive readings. I like a sneaky predictive reading. Like I need you to trick me into a predictive reading. Oh, is it an old picture? Okay. When you guys change your pictures, I'm just like, "Oh god, I don't know who that is." um okay. So the sorry, I'm like listening to music in the background. I don't know. How do you guys, what do you guys feel about predictive readings? Like, how would you like it if someone told you, like, specifically did a reading for your month? Like, are you into that? Because I'm not. I will read like a Libra reading, but there's safety in knowing that like, oh, that couldn't be me, maybe. Yeah, they get stuck together. Choose a new direction. This I feel like would be in the reverse, like you're going in the right direction, just pivot, or like you're going in the right direction. Like this is like yeah, that's what this would mean to me in the reverse. So this is gonna be fun and interesting. Big happy changes. This could mean like maybe a bit of a delay. This could mean big happy changes that might come with a little bit of pain. So like surgery. I don't know, like it's a big happy change, but it's either gonna take a while, or do you have this deck, Carrie? It's either gonna like take a while or something. Yeah, I'd definitely read this deck in reverse. I can't not read any deck in reverse. I don't know how I'd read this in reverse. God dang, I love it. Communicate clearly. What would communicate clearly mean in the reverse? Oh yeah, I have the link. Because I figured, like, if I'm going to be talking about it, people are going to feel my excitement and want it. So I have, like, the Amazon link straight to it. Because I don't like when readers are like, oh, they're showing you a kick-ass deck. And then you're like, oh, what is it called? And they don't tell you. So, like, I put them in the description box below to replay viewer as well if you still hung in there. These decks are in the description box below. The vice versa tarot and the angel answers. So yeah, I think I've decided I am gonna read these cards in the reverse because yeah, we'll see. Communicate clearly. What would this be in the reverse? Depending on the reading, it would be like you're not listening. Yeah, I feel like this would be like listen more. Compromise. Oh, it's justice. This is helpful. This is very helpful. This could be very helpful for like clarifying. Don't stop. This I feel could be like slow down in the reverse. Because you guys know I love reading reverse. Like I can't not read a reversal. There's some cards that like the reverse is the same. Like Free Yourself. It's like the same in the Romance Angels deck. Forgiveness. Yeah. Get more information. This could probably mean like you won't. See, they get stuck together. Like you have to like break them. Get more information. That'd probably be like it's not coming, or like it's gonna be a bit of a delay, or you're blocked from that. Helpful people. What? What's the vaguest thing I've ever heard? What is helpful people? That is so... What? Million dreams, a million dreams. It's time to expand your circle of friends, or you may find yourself needing to do some professional networking. Make time to branch out in order to create the personal or career connections necessary to be happy and successful. Oh, this card also may indicate that your situation requires the input of those who can assist you in accomplishing the task. This may include professionals. It could also include people in your personal life. Lets you know someone will be entering your life soon who can help make your dreams come true. That's nice. That's good to know. Maybe that's what Let Your Friends Help You mean too. I don't read the guidebooks because they're so not helpful sometimes. But I recently read Codependency's guidebook, and that was really helpful. Wow, there's legit people on here. We're gonna have to do some major bonding angel answers. I underestimated you, if you believe. Ooh, girl, what you mean? Improving health. Oh, yes, we have a health card. A million dreams deep in the near future. Wow. Stuck. It's up to you. Dang. Didn't they teach you pointing is rude? Let go. Oof. That's painful. That's one of those cards. I can see this coming up in a reading, being like, what can this person do? Let go. And I just be like, this is what came up. I can see this for myself, really. Listen to your intuition. That's very meaningful to me, actually. Look for a sign. Is that you, Jesus? Ooh, this feels towery to me. Meditation brings answers. No, these are the scary cards to me. No and no. Whoa, damn. I don't know. Do you guys like definitive yes or no answers? I don't know. I don't like it. No need to worry. But for people who are like always looking for a yes or no answer, rather than consulting a reader, just buy this deck. It's on Amazon. The link is in the description. Or you can go to a store and buy it for like 19 bucks. Close to 20 bucks. Which then you can just shuffle and answer those questions for yourself. No need to worry. Not the right time. There it is. Opportunity. That's cool. Alright. Anyway, I'm gonna mess these cards up. Oh, they shuffle quite nicely. Leave me with your eyes wide open. I'm gonna do the stuff that I typically do with my cards when I first get them later. This is new for me, introducing a card deck to you all before I even introduce it to myself. I think I'm gonna ask for just like a general message. Hi! I feel like people keep popping in and out, being like, what's going on? And then they see that it's not, I'm not doing a reading. And they're like, I ain't wasting my time for this. It's Saturday night. Do what you gotta do. Alright. My mom heard me shuffling my deck early and goes, do you have tarot cards? Alright. In like a couple of minutes, I'm gonna start unboxing the Vice Versa Tarot. Cool. In the near future, and you're ready. What are we ready for? Aw. That's really sweet. Actually. I don't know. I was like, how did you know? She goes, I don't know. I just had a feeling all of a sudden. Damn! That's crazy. You guys, something's coming in the near future, and we're ready for it! This feels like a good thing. But then again, these cards are so bright and sparkly that, like, it feels like a good thing. Okay, so maybe it's not a good thing. But whatever it is that's coming, at least I'm ready for it. It does feel like an ultimate good thing, though. Let's see. Compromise. Alright. Alright. I hear you. I see what you're saying. So it could be something that I need to... Okay, that's fine. This actually makes sense. I'm gonna keep it moving. This got real personal. I think I know what this is about. Thank you, Angel Answers. Yes. I don't think it'll be something entirely pleasant, but it is something that I will need to compromise on. That's nice. Alright, so I'm going to put these cards away. Aww. Alrighty. So, I'm going to read from them later for myself and do what I do. Typically, when I get a deck, I'm a reader. Like, I like to read the beginning stuff, what they say, what their intentions were, blah, blah, blah. Not blah, 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 but, like, I read all of these things, and I try the one. I'm gonna say, oh, you got a beard, you got some triangles behind you. He looks like an old, pretty man. Like, he looks like a lady who has a beard and long hair. Long white hair. Yeah. But he says get more information. So I'll look at him and I'll be like, hello, get more information. Then I go to my next card and I say, hello, trust. How are you? And I'll look at it. Alright, looks like someone ascending. Or Jesus. Growing. There's like animals in the backyard. Oh wow, I didn't know that these cards had so much graphic to them. I straight up, when people like do these cards, all I ever see is the back. In my mind, it never registered that they were actually pictures on the other side that weren't this picture. That's sick. This is gonna be awesome. Come through. Is it all the same? Yeah, it's all the same. It's the same bordering. But yeah, then I'll go, hello, abundance. And I'll look at abundance and see what the symbols are. I just kind of say hello. I'll say hello within the next few weeks. You know. Wait. Thanks. I will stop here. So that's how I do that. I do that like after I do the shuffling and what I did here later. What up, Nico? Hey, boo. Hey, boo boo. Alright, so this is the Vice Versa Tarot. I have been waiting for this deck ever since I saw it, and I finally ordered it. And like I said, heart to you too, boo. Heart to you too, lady. I'm just playing around here. You all have no obligation to be here. I just literally needed to geek out with someone. And so I open the floor to anybody who wants to geek out with me. It's been a long weekend. I've been busy, and so I haven't even had a chance to open them. So now we here. Exactly. We out here. Oh, you guys, have you ever seen this deck before? Can you guys let me know if you've seen this deck before? Oh, girl, take some panties off. Alright. So, I think I was like in between a sentence. How do you even open it? Oh my god. I can't believe I'm actually holding this. Oh my god. This is everything. Okay, this is how you open the Vice Versa Tarot deck. I have the links. Oh shit, look at that. Is this the wand? Bitch, is that the fucking Ace of Wands? You know, I got the Ace of Wands for today, and every time I see wands, I think, well, when I see the Ace of Wands, I think of a penis, but it's, I think of it as, like, five of wands to be, like, sexual frustration. That's as far as my tarot learning has come. Just, my primal brain is acting up. Oh, babe. Oh my god. Oh my god, you guys, it's in full color. It's in color. Oh, they're never in color. Oh. Oh my god. Look at Lady Temperance. She looks so bored. Wow. Hey, buddy. Yo, that's exclusive to have I know. To have the guy book in color. I know. This is like legit. Look at this devil. He's much less menacing than the other. So this deck, I know, it's so gorgeous. Oh, I know. Zam. Oh my god, I can't do it again. This is like this is one of those days for like the diary. It's like the day I got every single one of my decks. The day I've gotten them is like just explosive emotion in my body. You know what? This is probably why I got the Ace of Wands. Just passion, intense passion. I've been learning tarot, so every day I pull cards for the next day, what the day is gonna be like. So, yeah, we're still on him. Sorry. Aren't we though? So that's what the back looks like. So these cards have no back. They have like a this side and a that side. Yeah, every time I look at this girl. You naked, girl. Put some clothes on. That's scary. It freaks me out. This is frightening. Frightening. Oh, hey, Ma. Hey. Oh, that's scary. That's a whole different side to the sun. The sun is set. The sky begins to fill. So, that's for later. The thing about this deck is you don't know what a reversal, like, when I was looking at it, it's lots of, like, confusion over, like, what is the this side, what is the that side, because there's no back. Come on, babes. You know, this is supposed to come with more than just this, I thought. I need to look at the link again. Of what it's supposed to come with. Let me see. I also linked it in the bottom. So if you wanted it, you don't have to like search like crazy. You can just click. But in any case, this is the kit. So I think you can actually get just the cards. But I think for $2 more, you get like the actual booklet too, which you kind of want to get the booklet because it's such a revolutionary type tarot deck, you know? It's this side and that side, so how would you read the Fool in the other side? Okay, hold on. This one comes with, obviously, the little booklet. It's not even a little booklet. Why do they do the minor arcana so dirty? Like, why do they... Oh, thank you so much for the like. Why do they do the minor arcana so dirty? Like, they got the majors up. Look, we're back to the devil. They got the majors up in this, like, massive... Dun-dun-dun. Like that. Oh, there's a lion behind Temperance. And then they do the minors so dirty. That's bogus. Let me read off what the kit is supposed to come with, because I thought the picture was misleading. I think when you get, I know, yeah, the big-ish. Like, come on. Yeah, these are, oh, I didn't even say who made this deck. So this deck is made by Massimiliano Filadoro, Lumiere, Weatherstone, and the artwork is by Davide Corsi, which, I mean, he put his foot in it, okay? Maybe the back is reserved. Right, is reversed. So that's the thing about this deck. Thank you for, like, putting me back on track. Like, you don't know which side is reversed, because if you get the King of Swords, but he comes like this, does that mean you need to flip it over and read this as the reversed? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's, I guess you could do it that side, but the essence of this tarot deck is that each side has its own story. So, ooh, is this the queen? Girl. Yes, ma. You personally wouldn't flip? Mm-hmm. Yeah, 4 meanings, exactly. Because that's how it's this is like intense. I was like, I'm not ready. Oh, maybe that's what the angel answers were saying. But no, I think it's something coming. Anyway, damn, look. This queen is killing it. She ain't playing no games, honey. She's come through everything. I don't know what the King of Swords reversed means. To me, that feels like someone not talking. Someone being quiet. Wrath. Oof. These are tinier than I expected. Really nice armor. These are tinier than I expected. I was expecting, like, giant cards. They're tiny. They're really tiny. Maybe because I look like I have big hands. They're tiny. Like, look at Angel Answers. Like, I'm used to Oracle decks. I don't know how people can... Not to say how people can stand tarot, but, like, they're just so tiny. Like, look, I'm used to, like, cards like this. And then this is this card. Like, not even. Back keyword, clarity's turned, reversal, flipped, or vice versa. Yeah, it's, I don't, we'd have to read. Let me see. Let's look, let's examine, like, one card, right? Let's do that together. Let's examine the Kang. Oh, this is a Los Scarabeo deck. I love, man, you know what my first tarot deck was gonna be, you guys? It was gonna be, I did not know tarot was similar. It's smaller. When I got my first little tarot deck, I was like, girl, you tiny. You small. My first tarot deck was actually going to be Tarot of Sexual Magic, because that's the first deck I actually fell in love with. And I would, like, stalk its video. Yeah, Los Scarabeo is, like, legit. What up, Chariot? Alright, let's look at the King of Swords, yeah? La da da. Okay, so they got swords there. Dude, I want. I know. The Tarot of Sexual Magic is, like, the most, delicate. Oh, you don't want. Okay, pick a fun card. I always love the Fool, but I'm gonna pick a card that. I don't get it. This is the card that pisses me off, actually. Like, why is the Empress. I hate the star. Yeah. I was thinking I was gonna pick the. I don't hate the star. I just have mad beef with the star card. So, I can't can't pick the star. She irks me. Maybe I will pick the star because she has a deep message for me. This is the Empress, you guys. I don't get it. How is this the Empress? This is a teen. This is a preteen. Oh, is Hangman your favorite? She's like a preteen, and then the Emperor is like an old man. Like it creeps me out. Like why? I can't call these counterparts. I call this daddy daughter. Like, yeah, she looks like a preteen. The Hangman. Oh, okay. I'm not about that. Damn, she got a whole skull on the lake behind her. Oh, girl, what you doing? Their decks are deeply symbolic. She's a sugar baby. Come through, J. Flores. I have Saints and Egyptian deck from them. Oh, okay. Yeah, Los Scarabeo is like killing it when it comes to the imagery for me anyway. Like, I feel like I just really want the Tarot of Sexual Magic. I'm gonna have to get that one day because I'm in love. Alright, let me pick a card. I'm being drawn to the Fool. Maybe we'll do a couple cards, but I'm being drawn to the Fool, man. My hands keep going to the end of the deck, which is the first of the deck. So what do we say? I bet that deck you want is amazing. Oh, man, I swear, that Tarot Sexual Magic is like the most beautiful deck I've ever seen, except this one. Like, when I saw this deck, I was like, oh, you're mine. And then I saw the vice versa deck, and I mean the After Tarot deck, and I was like, they're aftering. And I also saw the other deck that was in my Amazon box was the Book of Shadows as below deck. Now that deck is just, if you guys are familiar with that deck, I just feel like that deck is so real, like so human, that it would be just legit, just too awesome. The Book of Shadows as below deck is like bae. It was in the cart, but I took it out. I'll get it soon enough. So this is the Fool. This side. And that side. Oh, look, the stars there. I was watching some reviews, and this had a lot of, like, stars. I'm going to show you the Eight of Cups. That's actually the most depressing card in the whole deck. And the Strength card is very scary. The Star card, that side is very scary to me. Going versus leaving. Ooh, okay! Yes, girl, you better come through! So let's look at the Fool. Who is on the cover? Since the majors get a whole damn story. When you get this side, rather than doing what seems reasonable, logical, or safe, the Fool epitomizes the idea of taking a leap of faith. Though success is the ideal outcome, it's the leap itself that matters most. Okay. The Fool goes from experience to experience in a serendipitous way. Every turn along his path adds to his wisdom. Choose to be bold and foolish if you want to make progress on your own path. Ain't that the truth? So that's the Fool on this side. The Fool on that side, I don't even need to do the cards because they're right freaking here in the book. Big ass color. I like his shoes. He's killing it with those shoes. There's no dog in this one. Oh, there it is. Puppy wuppy. And the flowers haven't wilted. Oh, they have. Okay, on that side, something good is on the horizon, though you may not know yet what it is. Okay. Where are you heading is better than where you've been. Okay. So don't be afraid to continue. Okay. So this is more so like, trust your instincts and be guided by them. Be aware of the signs. These don't have to be obvious as a comment. Oh, those are signs. Yeah, I know. Destructive, I hear you. Like, this deck, I have been needing it and wanting it for ages. I put a link in the description because I knew, like, I get mad excited. And if I get excited, people are going to feel my excitement and be like, Wah! Not that that's how you are right now, but like that's how I am. So I put the links in the description box because I was like, people are gonna want this. Um, Beware the signs seem portentous. These don't have to be as obvious as a comment. Alright, sometimes the smallest changes can be enough to alter your trajectory in a meaningful way. So this seems like this is the beginning of a journey because the sun is up, right? And this is more so like you've been going on the journey. And as you've been going on the journey, it's about continuing and maybe not so much about the destination, but like the journey itself. The full. So basically, like you're still in the beginning stages, but you've been in the beginning stages still. Like this is you've been in the beginning stages, this is like you're about to. Yeah. I think that's like what I've gotten from what I read here. Because here they're talking about taking the leap, which the sun is here, and like it's the beginning of a new day, and here it's kind of the close of a day. Maybe. I mean, the sun is sort of like setting, but you keep going, starting something new, right? On the other side, and then on this side, that side, it's more so, yeah, going forward from something. And continuing to move by instinct. So, okay. So, reverse this side would mean something like being afraid to take a leap, not taking a leap of faith, or I guess the opposite or whatever, like delaying a leap of faith. Not quite yet. And this is you're already in the journey, but maybe you're feeling discouraged or lost, feeling yeah, I'm really seeing like these flowers. When I look at this side, this is the most prominent thing for me. These wilted flowers of like kind of losing hope in this journey that you've recently embarked on. So that is like that's deep, you guys. That's fucking deep. And like having this companion who's like tired. Like this dog doesn't look as excited as the typical fool dog. My like rider weight deck is like over there. I would have done a comparison. That would have been really cool. Perceptions even when reversed. About the signs. Right. I like that. Hey, Stevie. How you doing? How you doing? Like here, what I really see is like the sun rising and this kind of like beginning. Dog star Sirius. Is that Sirius? Sirius? Oh God, yeah, Sirius. I always read it as Sirius, and then the Harry Potter movies came out and it was Sirius, and I was like, damn it, I like Sirius. Yeah, I feel like that's what this card would mean in the reverse. They don't really give you a meaning, you guys. They don't give you a meaning of what it would mean reverse. Like, we just go to the next card. What? So there are no reversals? B. I'm gonna read the, using the cards, because... What? Okay, so what they say here is... Using the reverse is, or like the consider more abstract examples of vice versa. Yeah, thank you. No rules. I like that. I like that. I just have this mentality of not wanting to get it wrong, but at the same time it's like intuition. Like the strangest things have come from like the strangest things. Day, night, outside, inside, dry, wet, warm, cool, open, closed, dawn, dusk. So this is like dawn and this is dusk. Or dawn and dusk. Like the sun could be setting here, but obviously whatever. Daytime, nighttime, like a darker setting. And then here we have active, passive. This is active, this is maybe passive. Cause I don't know, conscious, unconscious, solar, lunar, material, spiritual, okay, temporal, eternal, personal, universal, known, unknown. Night night, boo. Sleep well. Sleep well. It must be late. Yeah, it is late. It's like 2, 4, it's almost 3 for you. I want to see, like, page 9 is about using the cards, because there's no guide on what a freaking reversal actually means. By that, I mean, like, a flip of a card. That really bothers me. I don't want to have to Dorian Virtue these cards. Because I tend to do that with Doreen Virtue's cards. Like, I flip them myself and come up with a reversed meaning. As we said, vice versa means the other way around, not better or worse. Keep this in mind as you work to help get you into the mindset. The descriptions say this side, that side, rather than front, back. Shuffle the cards, blah, blah, blah. Softening your gaze rather than looking directly. Use your imagination until you find a system that works for you, and then stick to it. Alright. Changing your layout procedure is the easiest way to second guess yourself. True. And second guessing is the death to intuition. True. As soon as you start to question if you laid the cards out correctly, you have cast doubt on your ability to read them. What? So now the cards are messed up. Pull one and lay it on the table before you. Huh. Consider both sides. See what... I'm going to show you guys the cards too. Like, I'll flip through a couple. Not all of them. If you do get the deck, I want you to be, like, surprised. I'll show you the Eight of Cups because that's, like, the scariest card for me. It's just... It's, like... It's the card that when I saw it... Like, when I saw this deck already, but it's the card that is, like, emotive to me. There's... Like, it's... I'll show it to you. I'm trying to read this. Always look, really look at the cards first, then read the book. Huh. Yeah, but what about reversals, B? It doesn't talk about reversals, you guys. It just says front and back. Acknowledge it, set it aside. First of all, there are no shoulds. Actually, let me do this. I'll show these to you while, like, I'm reading. First of all, there are no shoulds. The tarot police aren't going to arrest you. The tarot scholars aren't going to test you. Tarot is a lifelong study. There's always something new to learn from tarot books. You may or may not agree when you form your own opinions. Always look really... Ooh, girl, they are skating around the issue. Okay, when I first saw this card, honestly, to me, what it looks like to me is actually less striking than the Ten of Swords in the typical Rider-Waite deck, because to me, this looks like an armor that's been stabbed. So, like, this to me is like deception reversed, or like taking off masks. This is like death to what was and death to like a former self, like even more so than like the Ten of Swords is. I don't know, it's just more clear to me that there's no one in this armor. Like, this is someone stabbed their own armor, almost like a faking of their own death so that they can begin life anew. That's what this card is to me. So, yeah, that's what I see here. That's makes sense even when you look at this guy here. Everybody else who was like, whenever they do reviews of this deck, they basically say like, oh, this guy may have like killed this guy, but to me, real talk, this guy, this is his armor and he took it off and he's like killed what he was, like he's like running away to a new life. That's what this card is to me. Oh yeah, this is the Knight of Swords. He's badass. Walking on air and shit. Come through. Oh wait, I'm sorry, this is the page. Fowie, this is the Knight. Yeah, it's gonna mess me up. Yeah. There's no faces on that Knight. Oh, look at poor baby Knight of Swords. Oh, little honey. This is insane. Here, is this 9? Yeah, this here, it looks like he's surrounded by it. But here it almost looks like they're coming to save him. Is that weird? Like, this to me is like help has arrived. like divine swords have come to rescue him from this dungeon. This is what this looks like to me. See, this is like when I look at the Nine of Swords, I'm like that's one of the clear cut cards. Like you look at it and you don't have to be any sort of anything to get that that person is suffering. That person is suffering. I need to have just gotten my fucking tarot deck to show, but in this deck though, like it's so clear to me. Can you see this? Yeah, definitely protective, right? Like look at that. This looks like help has arrived and he wasn't expecting it. Like clarity, massive amounts of clarity. Let's look at it. Let's look at it. Let's examine this guy. Let's find the Nine of Swords. Dude, seriously? Yeah. Yeah, there is no mention of reading the reversals. There's no such thing as a reversal in this deck, which is kind of bogus. I'm kind of mad, but I'm still happy because I love this deck anyway. And I would just, I guess, intuit the hell out of it. I'm actually not so mad. I'll just Doreen Virtue them. This is like not entirely in the night. This is like a soft Nine of Swords to me. This would be like a soft Nine of Swords, as in like this jail, this mental jail. This would be a soft Nine of Swords to me. And this would be a, like, maybe even coming out of it. Coming out of it on their own, but still, like, on the tail end of it. Whereas this would be rescue. Woo! Let's look at what they say. Look. Oh my god. Let me show this to you. Let me show you strength. This is the easiest way to do it. I don't want to spoil it. Hold on. Let me find it. Okay. Oh my god. Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? I need you to take a breath. Okay, this is strength. Okay. I don't know why she's harassing that lion. But anyway. Beautiful. Looks like the Empress actually. Okay. Can I get my... Let me get it. Let me see if I can put this here. Hold on. Oh, never mind. Oh, shoot. Okay. I want you to see this in its glory. So I put an extra light. So this is the Empress here. I mean, this is the Strength card. Okay. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready for this shit? This is striking. There it is. This is striking. Like, this is, we're not playing around. We're not playing around here. We are not playing around. This is intense. Oh, look at the Chariot. Right? No, Wheel of Fortune. Oh. I thought this was a Chariot. That's crazy. You ready for the back? You ready for that side? Dun, 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 dun. Whoop, that is the back side. My bad. What? Girl, where's the front? I mean, the other side. What is happening? Oh, my God. On the back of the Wheel of Fortune is the Magician. So, this to me would say that, like, it's your choice what happens next, as opposed to it being like divine and you can't help it. This is like you get to choose where fortune goes. Whoa, let's see. The wheel is the same with its symbols of esoteric wisdom. The magician is the master of these mysteries, but he does not master the wheel itself. Destiny is destiny. His message here is to remember that you are a soul on an earthly journey. You have chosen to ride the wheel. Use your will in a positive way to influence events and circumstances to make most of that ride. study the mysteries. Okay, so I guess it's still like, yeah, it's still divine will or whatever, but you kind of still play more of a role. I forgot that. I remember someone showing this before. Wasn't I? Oh, I was looking up the Eight of Swords. Look at that tower. Oh, that's scary. Oh my fuck. I can't. Like, I cannot read from this. This is so scary. This is why I avoided tarot for so long. It's so scary. What is that eye doing there? It's creepy. Oh my god, look at that. Oh, look, it's a chariot. The chariot crashed. Is it? It's the chariot creatures. Let's look at the chariot. Oh, the chariot's actually really pretty. Like, the back is, yeah, I remember the back. It's like destroying. It's like, not destroying, but like changing. Oh. And this is the front. No, this side. The side that we typically see. So here they are here. The chariot came through, B. Ain't no stopping it. It's gonna destroy everything in its wake. Which we see here. Damn, destroying structures that beat. Babe. Alright. I get distracted. Oof, oof, oof. Alright. Hold on, I don't wanna ruin it for you. Hello world, God of eyes. Look at the Queen of Chalices. Can we just like talk about the Queen of Cups and how extra she is? Ugh, beautiful. That's my meaning of the Queen of Cups, by the way. She's an extra lady. Just mad extra. Because her cup is so big. Why is it so big? Anyway, okay. Examining the Ten of Swords. This side, yeah, which is we see here. The game is over and you have lost. Damn, that's hard. There's no way to avoid this reality. Whatever you were working toward has come to an end. It may be a strange comfort to know that this is as bad as it gets. As with the Nine of Swords, things will only improve from this point. For now, there is nothing to do but pick up the pieces and call it a day. Oh, we were not going to look at Ten of Swords. We were going to look at Nine of Swords, isn't it? Oh, we'll look at both, looks like. On this side, there are at least two ways to interpret this card. The knight is dead and his spirit is looking at the scene of his death. Or the knight was not attacked at all, only an empty armor. Yeah! Yeah, man! Either way, the symbolism speaks of death of the ego, not the essence. Oh! Something has been killed, but it's not the most important thing. Come through. A solar eclipse is not the death of the sun. Oh, I see you. You see it right there? The solar eclipse? In the middle of this ring light. Follow the knight's example and contemplate what is essential and what is ephemeral. 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 Okay, let's look at the 9. Oh, I'm going to show you the 8. Oh, look at the 8. On this side is how we typically see her surrounded by swords. Da, 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 but here she's on her knees, okay? It's hard for her to escape here. Here, she got a whole sword up in there and help is coming from an eagle. Isn't that wild? She can like just rub her hands to get out, and it's also looser in the back. But also, like, that's gonna hurt her. She's not escaping out of this without help. Unless the eagle comes and helps her, but he would have to, like, move the sword ever so gently because she's getting cut somehow. You see what I'm saying? I mean, look, we can just look at her. She's right there. I'll pull the card up, maybe. So, okay, this side. You're caught in fear, negative thinking. This mindset perpetuates itself. Apathy is insidious, and once it's hold of you, it takes a strong effort to push through. Here, the dark night of the soul is coming to an end. It may be that someone else pulls you from a fearful place, or you may be able to get enough distance from the situation to separate from fear. Either way, you can expect to make a breakthrough. It will only get brighter from here. That's wild. So yeah, this is the 9 of swords. I mean 8. On the back, it's way looser. She could actually get out of there. For real, for real. People typically say that in like the Rider-Waite deck. I'm like, that's gonna be hard, man. But obviously it's gonna be hard. That's crazy. Oh. Okay. For anybody in here, are there any cards that you want to see in particular? I'm gonna show you the I don't want to ruin it. I'm gonna look for the 8 of Dang, this is hardcore. Look at that. That's sad. Yeah, for anybody still here, are there any cards you particularly want to see while I look for the 8 of Cups? I'm going to show you some of my favorites for real, for real. The 6 of Wands, the Victory. Yeah. Oh, this is so, it's just so emotionally, like, emotive, this deck. At what cost? Look at that. Like, at what cost, you know? It's like this is like a bittersweet victory. Look at that. It's a bittersweet victory. Oh, that's cute. There's some real cute cards here. High Priestess? Okay. I'm gonna show you the High Priestess, boo. Why is the cup suit last? Why am I going backwards? What's wrong with me? Okay. I will show you the High Priestess. Tikyo! Hey, hey! Oh. In case anybody... I know someone wanted to see the, well, you know what? Let me show you this. Let me find these cards real quick. Oh, this is so beautiful. Oh my god. Y'all, what cards do you want to see for real, for real? Because... Oh, that's freaking scary, actually. Ugh. I can't play with this deck when I'm, like, in my fear state. Alright. This is typically what we're used to seeing when it comes to the 8 of Cups. Essentially, some guy walking away, and there we have, like, a mold of, like, sun and moon. What is that, like, some sort of eclipse? Yeah. I think in the card it is, like, a sort of eclipse or something. I don't know. Right? And this is, like, it's like someone walking away. Are you ready for this? The other side is just so, like, look what they're walking away from. A little person. A little baby. That's who they're leaving behind. Like, what? Oh, I can't. Okay, let me find the High Priestess. Okay, here she is. The chair characters, like the characters sitting on a chair, are typically just like that. So her keys are in the back, and we're seeing behind the veil, which is open. There's blue and red fire, which is a theme in this deck. The blue and red. And she's still sitting in front of this purple curtain, and she has her crown on and like her symbol, or the symbols behind here. And nothing much else but these keys, sacred keys, rested on a pillow. And on the front, we don't see that, right? Like, it looks like we are in the beyond, and it's daytime outside. We're looking out at the sky, but here it's like kind of this like chariot sphinxy thing. And she's got the secrets here out open, and she's studying. She's got her foot out, her scrolls, the purple, the B and J. So that's the High Priestess. It's crazy. I'm gonna show you the Hanged Man. The Lovers is just not. The Lovers is an interesting card. Okay. So this is the Hanged Man. Hanging by a thread. Daytime. Doing his Hanged Man thing. And then this is the back. Nighttime. And there's a snake behind him. And some masks. A broken mask. And his hands are tied. And he's standing in this archway of sorts. We don't see the halo he typically has. But he's got like a look on his face. Yeah, his face is illuminated. But yeah, in the back, it's different. Okay, any other cards you guys want to see? I'll show you the Lovers. It's not, I don't know. I love the Hierophant card. You want to see Strength? I showed Strength earlier. It was just this like crazy thing. So this was Strength. Let me get the light. This was Strength. She's messing with that lion. And then the back of the card, that side is that. Hey, May. I'm unboxing some decks that I got recently, and I needed someone to geek out with, so I had to go live. Yeah, I know. It's insane. Let me show you some other. I feel like I want to show the major arcana. I want to like show them. I did get the Phosphorus Tarot deck. Okay, this is the Lovers. The Lovers is not cute. Like, I mean, God, the major arcana. Anyway, this is the Lovers. I believe it's the same two people that are in the Devil card. Here they're actually touching. They're actually holding hands here. I suppose she's wearing his face and he's wearing her face. And the angels being like, we are gathered here today. Yeah. They're yin and yang, and this is the back. Looks like they're in the Garden of Eden. That's insane. Wow. The card that cracks me up is the Hierophant. Like, this is like, you know, basic Hierophant front, except you can't see his face. He's hiding it. And so he's doing his thing. These are the people here. They ain't bald no more. He's got keys. The priestess had the keys in the back. He has the keys in the front. What's funny to me about this is that side has like a baby. So I feel like the Hierophant is like holding babies or something. But this could be something about like new tradition. Because new ways of thinking, like new structures. Finding maybe a new way to do something old. Because to me, the Hierophant is about like community and the status quo. But this is like creating a new status quo. But then there's the apple here, which is typically known as like the forbidden fruit in like Adam and Eve's story. And then this is what, like a fertility goddess? What is happening here? This just complicates tarot. That baby looks like it has boobies. This baby, yeah, that one is low-key creepy AF. I know. It cracked me up because I'm like, what's he doing with a baby in the back? It's like that's his side hustle. Just, oh, this baby. Yeah, this is like I don't know what the hell this is. You can't even see a face. Like, there's no face here. It's just like a fertility statue. I don't know what the Hierophant is doing, you guys. We should probably read that. Let's do that. Let's read what the Hierophant is doing with the baby. Why? Oh yeah, this is the full color book, by the way. Like, this is the book. Yeah, this is very weird. Okay, so this is supposed to be the kit. So what this is supposed to come with? Oh, they made it look fancy. It does just come with this book, the decks, the deck of cards, and the pretty box. I mean, I'm not mad. The book is helpful. It's just there's no reading for the reverse, which irks my soul. Okay. On this side, or that side, the rigidity of the other side of the card has given way to freedom of thought and possibility. You've gone beyond merely questioning the precepts of religion. Now you are ready to challenge them or rebel against them. Yeah. Okay. If this isn't a situation where religious teachings are relevant, think of another situation in which you're being held back by thou shalt and reconsider your actions. Yeah, I guess it's about like breaking the status quo and like doing things in a new way. Cause this little guy's got a key of his own. He's like, look, I know you got two keys in the front, but I got my own little key in the back. All right. Any other cards you guys want to see? Oh, you guys want to see Death? Look at Death. I was like, what deck is this? What? Can I see the Lovers card? Yeah, sure. Yes, ma'am. The Lovers, I'll show it to you from the book. That's actually quite easier because they're big. And I don't have to frick around. The Lovers is very different. This is the Lovers. This side, yin and yang, and then this is the Lovers on that side. Massive. This is Death, you guys. Like, let me show it to you from the book, actually. It's just bigger and easier. I should have asked you to guess what card it was. I shouldn't have said it. Because I'm just like, excuse me? Excuse? What if we rewrite the stars? The symbol on the back reminds me of that symbol from Full Metal Alchemist when they tried to bring their mom back to life. Full Metal Alchemist is so sad. You want to see Judgment? Okay, let me know what cards you want to see. Like, I want to geek out with someone. Someone geek out with me. This is Death. His horse is on fire. And then, look at that side. Are you ready for this? Drum roll, please. A dancing lady in the background. What's she doing? I feel like that's the star's sister. She dances in the light, and her sister, the star, dances at night. The star card scares me. So, I don't know what they're doing, but it looks like they're planting new life here. These two people. And she's celebrating the sunrise, because we out here dancing in the buff. So it feels like death is past on this side. This deck is so much more intuitive than like Rider Waite for me, because I'm just like, I feel like I could read this from this deck without much. Yeah, vastly different is the exact wording I would use as well, Jade. Like, it's insane. A link to like what they come with and like other people's reviews is on the I put a link in the description box. I'm looking for Judgment. Oh, this is daunting. Are you ready for this? Are you ready for Judgment? Alright, hold on. I'm like trying to like hold this my little light because I need you guys to see the full glory of these cards. This is Judgment. Damn! What up, Claudius? This is like a glorious card. Like, you can't fuck around with this card at all. This is just like all of glory. This is insane. This is like the sun god or something. Like, I don't know. Are you ready to see that side? They're not fully naked. Except this little young man. He's like, I'm here. I'm proud. This is who I am. What does this side mean? Consider this. What would you bring before the angel of judgment? Oh, what might represent your understanding of your life so far? Ooh, butts. Yeah, the butts are real pretty. The butts are nice. I hope my butt looks this great when Judgment Day comes. What would you offer as you move forward to the next phase? Wow. What is needed to let you be as lighthearted and innocent as a child reborn? A strategically placed object. Indeed. Indeed. I feel like they could have given the lady like a shield or something. So she has an egg? What is that? New life? Yeah. And he has a skull. Death. Wow. Come through, symbolism. Damn. What other cards do you guys want to see? Damn, she flossy. You guys, look at the world. She's about that life. She's stunning. She's gorgeous. And there's the blue and red fire. Yeah, they're very different. A link to them is in the description so you guys can. I'm gonna look up the Two of Cups because that's the card that many people like. Ah! I almost dropped them. They're so slippery. They're so fresh. Oh, okay. This card scares me, and I kind of want to like confront that with you guys here because I don't think I could do it alone. I'm scared. Okay, this is old girl. Okay. Old girl star. Chilling outside. Doing her thing. This to me makes... I mean, no, it doesn't. So this is the star. And then there's this side where there's this man watching her. And I'm afraid. It's very, very scary. You can see the magician. I'll show him to you. Sure thing. Let me know what cards you want to see. A breakthrough is coming, more powerful than you imagined or dared to hope. Everything is falling into place. Harmony is being restored. Your task now is to receive the flowing blessings with a thankful heart. When you heed the calling of your highest self, you can expect miracles. Yeah. Thank you, Tikyo. Yoke. This freaks me out. This is why I had to do it with you guys here. Because I'm just like, no thanks. That's scary to me. The card that I'm not happy with in this, he is like the guy from the Avengers. He's like Silver Surfer. I feel like if I think of him as Silver Surfer, I won't be as freaked out. This is the Empress. Bothers me. She just looks like a preteen. Like, I'm not about it, you know? It's like she's just doing her own thing, then a random guy appears. Yeah. I don't even know if she can see him. Like, I'm scared, you know? This is our guy, the magician. He shows up in many other decks, actually. In the Wheel of Fortune, he shows up as that side of the Wheel of Fortune. Which is, very interesting. So this is the magician. He looks happy and chiseled. Are there hearts? They look like hearts. So this is the cup, the pentacle, the wand, the sword. And that side, are you ready? Ta-da! Look at that finger. Can you see the finger a lot? I feel like it's so... No, you can't. It's like covered by stuff. Like, this is so emotive to me. I'm so glad I followed my hunch because it's so... To me, this is like more so about the below, because this is my first thing that I saw. This is threshold time for your endeavor. A time with new creation is trying to push through. Deepen and pull your energy inward. Keep silent. If you find your endeavors are stalling or not progressing, move into silent, dark space within you and focus. Yeah, this is about the below, I feel like. This is about you. About earthly things, about you, like, focusing in, I guess. That's what I was getting. This is about, like, the below, not so much the above on this side. Bring it forth yourself. Yeah. And then I'm assuming this side wouldn't be so much about self. Right? Magic is the power to change reality by will. Magician channels natural forces. He believes in his magic. This card says you'll have all you need to make any desired changes, but you must believe it to make it real. And I guess this is about you going in to believe it. Alright, what was the other card you wanted to see? I forgot. Oh, I was going to show you, like, the Two of Cups. We were talking earlier. Oh my god, can I show you this awful, like, depiction? Like, this is the scariest thing in the world. Like, there's so many scary things. Wishing on the shooting star in the background. Oh yeah, there's a lot. My favorite card so far. There's a lot of shooting stars in this deck. Like, a lot. My favorite card so far. Do I have one yet? There's definitely Dude, that's the tree. Wait, what tree? Um, there's definitely um some cards that are very emotive for me. Like the next card, I showed it earlier, but we're typically used to like the Eight of Cups being this. It's like a man walking away, or a traveler walking away, or walking through. That's what I've um come up with. But what is he like leaving behind, you know? And here it's like he's leaving behind this child, this innocent self, like this young being. But there's a shooting star in the back, so I bet it's more hopeful than that. But yeah. What tree were you talking about, babe? Seven of Cups. Yeah, like this is. He looks so like just like phased out. Look at that. This is so scary. Like look at his eyes. He's like in a swamp, just overridden with like I don't know what. It freaks me out. His face freaks me out. I'm afraid to kind of flip it too. Oh, be with me. Oh God. See, like I know it's a smiling face in like a forest of trees and stuff, but like this still freaks me the F out. Like I can't deal. Hold on. Yeah, like I personally can't deal. It doesn't even look like there's 7 cups. It looks like there's 6 in this here. What could this mean? I mean, it clearly looks like a good thing. Like something's come through. Oh, it's fading. Let's charge it later. It looks creepy. I agree. Like, I can't deal. Look at his face. He looks possessed or like being taken over. I can't. I don't know how I'm gonna live this life. My favorite card so far. There's some real. I don't know. I'd have to do like a quick flippity flip flip. Ooh, what up? Oh, that's the 10 of Cups. Dude, you want to see a 10 of Cups? This is like my idea of the Lover's card, honey. The tree on the back of his cloak. The one from... Oh, yeah. But I guess it kind of makes sense. This is the Magician. Okay. I see what you're saying. I got you. This is... Sorry. Well, whatever. This is a 10 of... Whoops. I already showed you both sides. This is a 10 of Cups. Most wish fulfillment. It is... Yes. Korea. It is low-key terrifying. I know. That's probably why a part of me was like, I know you're really excited to have this, but you should probably open it with others around. These are the 10 of Cups. And then this is like the end. Like, I mean, the other side. Now, there's a lot of repeating motifs, I guess you could say, because I do recognize this as the Ace of Cups. I think that is the Ace of Cups. Yeah, which is really nice. That's like, yeah, you got wish fulfillment. And guess what else is behind this door? And look at how cute this is. This is the 9 of Cups. Like, he's about his life. He looks exactly like I think he would kind of look a little bit. Like, he's like, I got my shit. But, he's like the equivalent. Like, he's like the male equivalent to me of the 9 of Pentacles. Like, just solo. And then this is the other end. It's like a angel fairy that he's like flirting with. He mad flirting with this lady. He's like, ha ha ha. And she's like, hee hee hee. There's the page who looks like a very beautiful Mediterranean man. Page of Cups. His little fish in tights. Walking on water. And there he is. With the turtle. Slow. Oh. Wait, this is Pentacles. I need you to give me Two of Cups. I don't get it. Alright. So this is a 3. Oh, you guys want to see the 3 of Cups? It is so cute. It is actually really stunning. This is the 3 of Cups. She's just out here with water celebrating. Looks like the star, but I'm not saying nothing. Okay, and then the back is lovely. Her friends are out here. Waterfall. Like, this is, I know like there's like sometimes like 3 of Cups will come up in a reading and people will be like, oh, it's a third party situation. Like, this looks like just a party, not like a third party cheatation. This just looks like awesome. This looks like the shit. I love it. It's so pretty. So this is the 2 of Cups. See? The cup is the Ace of Cups is behind. And then the 2 of Cups are here. These 2 people. And then here in the back is a star. Are they joining hands here? Yeah, I guess so. Wow, you see like their union in the night. In the dark of night, like my eyes immediately draw to their hands twining together. It's pretty. And I guess I'll show you the Ace because we keep seeing her everywhere. She keeps making her presence known. That's the Ace. The Ace of Cups. Beautiful fountain. Booty. Everybody in this deck has a cute booty. Oh, there's a man there. Let me see. What other cards do we... I want to look at the, I'm not going to show you the Ace of Pentacles. It's cute. The thing about this deck is, like, they're not... It's different. Like, it's... Obviously, it's different, but I will show you the Ace of Pentacles. I lied. It's not like a gift from above. Unless it is, actually. This kind of looks like someone tossing up a coin. But I guess it could also be a coin dropping and this person getting it. And this person could be us, right? Like, this is our view as opposed to it being a gift being given by the divine. The gift has already been plopped and we're just, like, reaching for it. So this looks like this could be our hand. You know. That might be it. Yeah, I think that's what that is. Because I was like, is this person throwing their coin? What I want to see is, oh, you guys, look at the 2 of Pentacles. Look, this is the 2 of Pentacles, like, performing for a crowd, sort of. And this is a little baby. Look at this little baby. It's a little baby. There's only 1 boat. It's not 2 boats. Alright. The 4 of Pentacles is insane. I'm just going to show you this side. That's mad. He's got there's a fire on the floor, sir. Maybe you might want to get up from your chair. 5 of Pentacles. That's the card I was looking for. So typically we see the 5 of Pentacles of 2 people in the back, on the outside, left in the cold, as everybody always says. Oh, this is a very, very sad card. And on the inside, it says even those who have, or maybe he's lost something, he's still experiencing some sort of loss here. So maybe he had everything and is losing it, and this person has already lost everything and would want something. I don't know. Okay, you tell me. This is the 6 of Pentacles, okay? These are, I think, what, zodiac symbols? Or planets, right? We have Venus and Mars and... What is that? Pluto? Is that Lilith? I don't know what that is. Was that Jupiter? That's not Jupiter. That's Jupiter. That's the moon. I don't know what these are. And here, tell me he doesn't look menacing. Like, look at how menacing he looks. That's very scary to me. The Seven of Pentacles is kind of funny. Eight of Pentacles hits hard. I don't know what he's doing. Nine of Pentacles is also kind of creepy. Let's see if I can pick a random deck from the, this is the Wand. The Ace of Wands. What do you guys think of that? It's crazy. Three of Swords. Oh, you want to see the Three of Swords? Okay. That arm, though. I know. I know. He must work out. He must play with his wand all the time. Weights. That looks like a swords wand hand, but okay. Anyway, the eagle again. There's a lot of like repeating motifs in this. Three of Swords. Okay. Firstly, can I show you the Three of Wands? Look at this. What's he doing? He's got a very special wand. You never see a wand like that. This looks like the Magician. Mercury. There you go. Thank you, Coria. You know your stuff, man. You got that. That's like the blue and red fire. The fire symbol again. This looks like this man stole that robe from the Magician. But I'm not saying nothing. Okay. Oh, the Four of Wands is cute. Alright, so you wanted to see the Three of Swords. Oh, hey. He ain't playing. Ooh, can I show you the Knight of Wands? Does anybody want to see the Knight of Wands? Alright. The Three of Swords is this. Pretty calm, actually. Looks like a tombstone or like a shield that people threw like daggers at. Let me see if I can get my light going. Because it kind of died. Let's see what I can do. Alright. Much better. Oops. Alright, you can stop behaving. There, that's the three of much more scarier, right? Because this deck has been so hardcore on like the simplest things. Like, oh, Seven of Cups. Bam! Face in the woods. Like, that's insane. So they kind of like went the non-cliche way with this one. And then the back, that side is this. Pierced right through. The shield, the sword. I mean, yeah, shield. It's definitely not a tombstone. What do you think this could mean? Who the F is that? Some dude. Some knight. Some of these cards still have the Rider-Waite tarot images within them. Yeah, they do. They do. They definitely do. For sure, for sure. I mean, look at like the Four of Swords. This is a man sleeping. Or is he dead? I don't know. He's old, you guys. I don't know what's going on here. They're just hanging on a wall. Boo, you better wake up. Your city burning. I think this means he's been sleeping for too damn long. Like, he needs to get up and go. See? Like, these cards are so easy to read. I've been looking at, like... I'll be practicing my tarot with the Rider-Waite, and I'm just like, what? Yo no comprende. yo no comprendo. I don't get it. What are you saying? Hold on. So uncomfortable. All right. I'm gonna show you the Knight of Wands, or the page. Excuse me. I think it was. It means that no matter what the swords were at you, you had the tools to protect yourself. Oh, I like that. Come through. I like that. Okay, the Magician is literally everywhere. Oh wait, I did that. Crap. I just messed up my stuff. Alright, this is where we were. What was I gonna show you? All right, wands. I should, you know what? I think I just, damn it. I should have made my life easier. Ugh, crap. My cards are mixed up now. I should just give me a second. I'll show you the wands in a bit. Let me, like, not be dumb about this. Okay. These are the majors. We got our little fool there. Weren't you going to show us a knight card? Yes, I am. I'm going to show you the wand. I just lost it because I moved things around. These are the pentacles. Okay, where is he? Oh, he's a little page. I thought this was the Knight of Wands. He's a little page. Oh, little baby. Look at him. He's like the one knight, the one little page that works out. I'm gonna have to remember that the horses, like this is the knight. And this is the page. I have to remember the knights have horses. And the knights are that horse. And like this armor here doesn't mean that they're a knight. That's what's throwing me off. I thought this was the knight. Well, this is a knight of wands. And this is the page of wands. Damn B. Where's he going? Ooh. He's heading into dangerous territory. This guy. That's scary. This is badass. This is what I wanted to show you. Look at that. Ugh, wait. I need to like... Oh, stop being a cockblock. Alright, look at that. I know. I know. The background for the page is so cute. Like, look at this phoenix. Just... What's that? Bursting from a volcano? Like, what is even happening there? This page is going places for real, for real. Can you see that? Yeah. He looks older from the back, too. Is it just me? Like, he looks like a sage page. Like, here he looks like a young lad. Setting out on his journey. Fresh. In the desert. Bold. All I need is my cape. And then here, his hair, yeah, like his hair looks longer and older. His back, like he just looks like he's been through things. And that knight, though, poor guy. Any other requests for suits? Here are... Here is that. No, I'll put that there. Actually, I'll put that here. We have our majors. We have the cups. We have the pentacles. We have the wands. And we have the swords. I don't think I have a favorite card quite yet. King of Cups, sure thing. Let me make sure I get like some light going here so you guys can see. Ooh. Alright, no, it's not gonna work out. I'll just put it here. Yeah, it's great. What? Where's the cups at? Oh. This is that side of the King of Cups. So like all of the seated characters, that side is just like the back of their throne, which to me is kind of wiggity wiggity whack. Um, like it's not as exciting. But there's this like sad dolphin. Ooh, or angry dolphin. Look at that eye. Oh, damn, B, what happened? Um, in the Rider-Waite Tarot, there is a dolphin in the King of Cups, but like he's on like the corner here, and I was like, isn't that like some weird fish? Yeah, like at first it looks like he was crying, and now it looks like he's like angry. But yeah, I guess the seats are maybe waves, like crashing waves or water. But here's our guy. Here's the Kang. Whoop, focus please. He's he's doing his king thing. Just chilling under the stars. I feel really sad for like the court cards, especially like the kings and queens, because they're just like isolated and out in the water, especially the cups ones. Like they can't, how are you gonna get where you're gonna go? Are you gonna swim? Get your clothes wet? That's what I think when I look at, yeah, he looks so happy. Like, this doesn't help. Isn't King of Cups supposed to be like that shit? But then it's like, no. Um, yeah, I like the repeating motifs. Actually, there are a lot. Like the shooting stars is something that happens quite often in this deck, that I've seen before. The magician shows up quite a lot too. He's in everybody's business. Um, I like the new take on the other sides, the perspectives. What I'm not, what I'm disappointed with, and kind of like what is how to read reversals. Like if a card comes out in the reverse, we were talking about this earlier. If a card comes out in the reverse, then how do you read that? Because the booklet doesn't say anything about that. So if the Fool comes out like this, am I supposed to flip it and read him like this? Or do I read this interpretation in the reverse? So this interpretation, which let me do a different card. Let's do a whole different card. Let's pick the stack. Let me just pick a random card. Let's do the Queen. Okay. So the Queen of Wands is this. She's got her eyes closed. Well, I always thought that the back side of the cards were the reverse meaning. Yeah, it's like not. What? I thought the book was supposed to have meanings. Nah, girl, it ain't got no. It doesn't have that at all. It has the this side meaning and the that side meaning. Ooh. Lots of like, that's like a lady pharaoh sphinx lady. That's cool. And that side meaning. So let's look at the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Wands. What if we rewrite the stars? Do 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 do. Court cards. All right, that's not nice. Why do they do that? I guess they're more important. I don't get it. What the hell? Like, it goes from 10 of Wands. Oh. What? Oh, they put the court cards in a whole separate... No. Wait, I'm sorry. Just give me a second. I don't actually... Like, I can't find the court cards. This was Judgment, by the way. Like, it was really cool. It was glorious. For everybody that missed it, this was Judgment. Sick. I'm trying to find the court cards. And I don't see them. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So they say, rather than this side, that side, I suppose this is the outer self, and this is the inner self. Interesting. So the outer self meaning is a queen in fiery garb sits upon her throne. This is a woman who can work magic. She knows how to work with nature's life force. It is all around us, as well as prana, cosmic energy. When she chooses, she draws friends and lovers like a magnet. Others may try to emulate her allure, but her power comes from genuine warmth and charm that cannot be faked. The inner self symbolizes its organic quality. It was not built, it grew. Okay. Looking outward with the queen, we see that while the forest is at her back, the vista before her is open. A magnificent sphinx dominates the scene. The throne seems to have been placed to overlook this statue. The queen is pulled toward the unknown and perhaps unknowable. Her outer life casts are energetic strands that connect her to many people and things, but at her core she needs silence. Her inner life is a twining and complex. As twining as complex as vines on her throne, she requires deepening time to think it all through. What the bleep? Oh. I just got confused. So I guess this would be like, you're not acting straight. This actually makes a lot of sense, because in my bonding with the Queen of Wands, she's kind of like, when the Rider-Waite traditional tarot card, and the Queen of Wands to me is someone who is like crazy, but like in a good way. Crazy in a way that like she's not crazy. I should say she's wild. Like, she is a wild, free spirit woman, right? Like, she's a wild persona, someone who does things to the beat of her own drum, but as a queen, she's able to play both someone who is a free spirit, but also knows how to play in a maybe not so free-spirited world. In the reverse, her robes are off, and she's a free spirit that's uninhibited, and in a way that is chaotic, in a way that's like a wild forest fire. So that's my bonding with like the Queen of Wands, right? This kind of she's erratic here in this state, and in this state she knows her power. She knows she's wild and free, but she's honed it and mastered that part of herself. Not mastered, but like she knows when to act, when to go buck wild and when to not. Here she's just a loose cannon. So in this sense, I suppose it makes sense to what I've actually been able to deduce. Here it's about her inner world. So here things kind of coming undone. So yeah, you just don't know. So if this card falls out like this, does that mean you have to read this side, or you have to flip it over and read the other side? I feel like you'd have to come to an agreement with the cards and figure that out. For others who have this deck, like if you read the reviews on Amazon, the romance angels don't have reversals, but you intuitively read them in protection. So yeah, I know, like that's the thing, like that's what I've kind of been like, kind of shading these cards, saying like, I'll just kind of read them Doreen Virtue style, because even with the other deck that the people who have these cards read them quite well. When they shuffle them, they read them as they've fallen, so there's no flipping them over, which I like. That makes sense. When it comes to Doreen Virtue's cards, this is the other deck I unboxed earlier in the video, in the recording. What's up to replay viewer if you're like literally watching this 2-hour recording of me geeking out over these cards. Yeah, her cards don't have reversal meanings, but I'm able to like read them. So even as I was going through this, I was like, get more information would kind of be like, maybe wait, information might be coming to you, or you might not be able to get more information on the situation. Trust is an easy one. Yeah, so I was able to do it, so that's pretty cool. I feel like even with this, I'm sure I'd figured out Yeah, Angel Answers is legit. I also have a link to these in the description box below because I know I'm not gonna be like out here just giving you candy and being like you can't have it. I'm gonna make it easy for you. So the link for these is also in the description box, but it's from Amazon. I'm not sure if Amazon delivers to where you are. I know it doesn't deliver to like Australia. I don't know if it delivers to like the UK. I don't know. But yeah, definitely got Angel Answers. This was like a long time coming, and then it gave me a message, and I was like, ugh, it wasn't. Anyway, it's in the replay. Yeah, I don't know how one would have to. Oh, you have UK Amazon? Okay, good. Yeah, I figured the UK has Amazon. I was really surprised that Australia doesn't. Australia doesn't have Amazon. So I was talking to someone about Amazon. I was like, you know how Amazon delivers blah 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 blah. And then he was like, we don't have Amazon here. And I was like, oh, my bad. Yeah, Australia doesn't have Amazon. Yeah, so that's that. Like the book does not go into reading reversals. It's got symbols, which is nice. Child, innocence. Can you see? Yeah. Innocence. The birth of blah blah blah. Something blah blah blah. I don't mean that disrespectfully, but like the birth of the conscious of man. It's in full color, which is sweet, but using the cards, it does not say anything about reading them in the reverse at all. It's just this side, that side, which I think is a bit of a cop-out. Read the side that is facing you without looking at the flip side. Consider the card's image. Turn the card over, consider both sides, see what insights you can gain. Finally, read the descriptions. And try disregarding the side face. If a problem solution has been particularly elusive, turn the cards over and only read the other side, interpreting them as what has been hidden from you or unknown thus far. So I don't even understand what that just said. So let me read that. So it goes on to say, if a problem solution has been particularly elusive, try disregarding the side facing up. Turn the cards over and only read the other side, interpreting them as what has been hidden from you or unknown thus far. So that doesn't make sense. Does anybody understand that? I don't get it. Choose your favorite spread, lay out the cards, then do the above steps one by one for each card in the spread. If a problem solution has been particularly elusive, try disregarding the side facing up. Maybe I should actually just do the thing and then figure it out from there. Yeah, I don't get it. I really don't get it. It is complicated. It's quite complicated. But what I do like about this deck is that the symbolism. If you're doing a reading for someone else, how do you know if the problem is elusive? Yeah. So even if you get a card, it could be the other side's meaning, right? Like what? I mean, I guess the thing is like I feel like for this, you would really have to actually do an actual reading and not do a bunch of supposing. Which, I mean, we could try like we did with the angel answers. That was kind of fun, but I wanted to meet each card. I mean, I guess I could do that. Oh, my reading isn't going to get much longer. I know. You'd be surprised. I don't know. Yeah. I agree. More overwhelming. There's a lot of information though from the the tarot that I've been doing just regular for my self learning. It really helps for a 5 hour reading. I got you. If I do anything over a certain amount of time, my reading, like the video gets choppy and I don't want to lose the progress. So I would cry if a reading crashed. It could be this, but it could be this. Just take what resonates. Oh God. Oh God, yeah. The pick of cards would get so intense. You know, the pick of cards would get so intense. The pick of cards would be so intense. Okay, I wanna... This is the devil card. So it's the same yin and yang from earlier. What I like about this, which is what I'm seeing earlier, is especially with all the people with their own unique situations. Yeah, that's gonna be wild. The thing about that I've noticed though, like I don't think you guys read the comments as like obsessively as I do, and I need to get back to like many comments, but it's always crazy how the same number plays out for different people's situations, or even like a monthly reading will play out in different situations. So it's just funny how like the scenario, the story that I'm being given to share is in some way going to happen for everyone, just maybe not in the same way. That's why my readings are mostly like general. I don't say it's a love reading or like a money reading because for different people, what I'm saying is going to hit differently. I was thinking about doing like a month love reading and a month love career and a general, but uh they're really only made for jumping cards too because you couldn't really spread them out and pick which is calling to you because you'd be so tempted to pick certain cards. Yeah, oh yeah, you're right. With these, absolutely. Absolutely, you're so right. That's true because you there's no back. Like what are you gonna do? The only thing actually what people do with these, what I've read, is they close their eyes and then they pick. So there's that. Um they will some readers on YouTube that I've seen, they shuffle and pick cards from the bottom. Some people pick cards from the top. Some people like split the deck and then that's how they go from there. So even if you can see the cards, it doesn't matter. But then I guess it kind of does because you've seen it and now you're like, oh, well, I saw it. It must mean something. It's just a lot. So many rules. Chuck them. I like this. This is so easier to read than freaking like Rider-Waite, man. It's menacing and scary, but here's let me explain this to you, right? So like this is the lovers. Easy peasy. These are for sure the lovers because this is the yin and this is the yang. In the lovers card, they are wild and buck naked. Like they're just out there chilling, doing their thing, open body language. Here, they're hiding, they're experiencing shame. And I remember in the Bible, this like incredibly powerful part in Genesis chapter, I don't remember, but it's the moment where Eve has eaten of the fruit and then she goes to Adam and Adam eats the fruit. And Jesus is like walking in the garden, or not Jesus, God is like looking for Adam and Eve. And then he finds them and he's like, why y'all hiding? And then Adam says, like, because we're indecent. Like, we're indecent. You can't see us like this. And that's how God knows that they've eaten from the fruit, or like, because they have shame. And that was one of the first kind of emotions that human beings, had in the garden. Like the when they ate of the fruit of knowledge and whatever, I'm so educated and whatever. It gave them knowledge, but it's sort of that knowledge where when you're a kid and you know at home like things are safe for you, like you can be wild and wear your tutu and like paint your face green and red and whatever, and you're just wild and free, and then you go to school and you meet other kids, and other kids, because they've been constricted, they make fun of you for wearing your tutu and your different colored socks, and then you learn shame because you've eaten from the fruit, right, of knowledge, and it's knowledge that you weren't really ready for, knowledge that you were too innocent to digest. So when Adam and Eve ate of the fruit, they experienced shame. They were ashamed of their bodies, which they weren't ashamed of before. Because if you look at this lover's card, I know my shit, you guys. I study my shit. When you look at this lover's card, they're naked. Yeah, what shame can create. Here in the lovers, they're naked and glorious and buck wild, and like, yeah, her hair is covering her stuff, but that's more for us, you know, as onlookers. So Adam and Eve, these two souls, these two beings have met. The yin and yang parts of each other, manifested separately, are here naked, wild, in front of each other, in front of this angel. And then when they're in front of this devil, not only are they chained and not free, but they're also hiding their bodies. They're not as free as they were in the lover's card or in the Garden of Eden in front of this divine being. Now they're, or even in Eden, now they're, yeah, just shame and stuck. And this ain't no ropes. These ain't no, like, ropes like in the Rider-Waite where it's like, well, they could easily lift the chains off. It's like they can't even lift the chains off or break them off even if they were loose, because she's busy hiding her tatas and her cooch and he's hiding his men, his jewels. Even if they wanted to like unhook themselves, or if they had the keys somewhere to unhook themselves, would they? Because they're so ashamed they would expose themselves, you know? Like, either way, they're stuck. This is deep. This is so fucking deep. Oh my god, I knew these cards had something for me. They're so visually emotive. It's just dumb. It's crazy. So, oh, and they have tails. Is that their tails? Do they have tails? Do they have tails? Do you see tails? Is that a tail? Oh, they do have tails. When the heck did they grow tails? Oh, you guys, when did you grow tails? Ah, god dang it. Anyway. Yeah, that's hell, man. Not being free, being stuck in shame, and... ugh, that's... powerful! It's a crazy deck. It's a crazy deck. What? Okay, what? I, like, lost my place. Oh, God. I don't know how to read Roman numerals. This is 6. So 6 is here. This is XV1. Okay, cool. So we're here. We're like this, right? XIV, yeah. I noticed they have, like, heavy biblical symbolism in a lot of them. Yeah. They have, like, some other symbolism from other kind of, traditions and stuff, but I don't, like, Kabbalah and other stuff, but I don't really know those other ones like I do. Oh, God, so scary. I'm just wondering if I should mess them up with you guys. Do like a... you know what? I think I'll do that. I'll do something for in the membership just to play. I think I might play a bit there. Oh my gosh, look at it. This card keeps sliding. It doesn't want to stay put. Like, come on, Ace of Wands. Stay. Okay, good. Anyway, it is the arm. So strong and ripped. This is a card that came up for me for today, and I feel like it was this, like the passion. So the Two of Cups actually, but you know what? Let's do that. I will do my fuck, I'm gonna have to like mess up the cards now. It's fine. I'm gonna close off with I'm gonna do my my own personal pool. Because I dare not read for anybody right now. So and it's like I think it's like 3 right now. I think some of you missed this. This is the Nine of Swords and that's crazy. So cool. Oh my gosh, look at this. I've been avoiding showing this to you just in case you get this deck, but look at this. The Four of Wands! Isn't that pretty? Look how cute that is. It's like a interspecies something. It's cute. Ace of Wands could be... What is the Ace of Wands? Is that a gift? Do you guys, like... How do you study your tarot? Like, how are you learning to read, or how did you learn to read, or how is your learning process going? I would really be intrigued. I'd really be interested in hearing what you personally do. I can't believe I finally got this deck. This is insane. I've been wanting this deck for ages. I pull cards every day for me and read the book with them, immediately forgetting the meaning. Yeah. Yeah. I've never had like an oracle card journal or anything like that, but I have, because I'm following along this book to read tarot, and it's like I'm keeping, because I don't know what the cards mean. Like I'm essentially like fighting my intuition in a way. I know it would be different if I read for someone, but for myself, since I'm the hardest one to read for, I have to, if I can do it for myself, then I can do it for others. But I mean, that's neither here nor there. You can ignore that I said that, but I'm trying to see what the cards mean to me and kind of like reverse learning them, if you know what I mean. So like the question I'm gonna ask is, what's my day gonna be like tomorrow? And then after the day happens, I go back to those cards and see where they fit into my day. I sometimes take photos of the cards so I can go back and look at them and be just as confused as when I read them. What are you asking? What are you asking? Are you using tarot? Because I don't know how people like tarot is a lot for me. Like it's different. It's very different. Oracle cards are like, straightforward. Like, I was doing my poll today, and I got the same cards as showed up in the weekend reading, and I was like, ugh, what are you saying? And then I started getting yelled at, and I'm like, are you yelling at me? Or are you telling me that I'm doing okay? Just for daily guidance or about him. Yeah, absolutely. There's just so much to remember. That's true. No, I hear you. Look at the images. Look at the images. And give yourself like a second to just kind of digest it. And just have fun with it. And be like, well, this kind of feels like da 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 da. Alright, sorry. I'm just shuffling them to get them well mixed and stuff. And then I'm gonna shuffle the loose Lumiere way. And then we can figure out what my day is gonna be like tomorrow. I had the Two of Cups for today, so and the Ace of Wands. So my expectations were high, but I also had the Nine of Swords. So I was like, what? What you talking about? I'm really afraid I'm gonna get the Devil. Just really afraid. But there are worse cards to get, like the Star, other side. Ugh, creepy. But it's like a good thing. But lately the card, whenever I think about, oh, I should pull cards, the cards that come to my mind are the cards that end up coming out. And I'm like, what? No one was here to see this. But I'm just there sitting in my space being like, I knew it. I saw you in my head. So my guidance is like working for me when I'm too lazy to go into bed. All right. I would like 3 cards about what my day is going to be like tomorrow for some insight. There's a lot of reverse cards. Whoa. All right. Hello. Okay. Oh gosh. Tarot has so many cards. That's a lot. That's 2 major arcana in the, I don't even know, what is that, the reverse? Like I got the Hermit in the that side and the reverse. I got the High Priestess on the that side. I got the 8 of Swords in the reverse of this side. And I got the King of Swords, who I've gotten before. But I think yesterday I got him, 2 days ago I got him in the reverse. And I got the Knight of Wands the other day, and something really nice happened. So the Knight of Wands and I have a nice little. Okay, so these 2 came out together. So swords came out together. That's nice. It seems that the Knight of Wands, because when I think of this card, the other side of this card is fuck, how the hell do you read this? The other side of this card has an eagle coming in. And funny enough, bruh, after saying that, I noticed that there's an eagle or something here. Is this an eagle? Is it like some sort of bird? Oh, it's not an eagle, but I feel like it's a bird. So I feel like the eagle was the knight. of the king, and he flew in to like flip this situation for me right quick, which is nice. It's usually a falcon. Thank you. I'm missing your oracle cards because this deck is giving me a headache, girl. You and me both. I wouldn't use tarot like other readers do, obviously, because I can't do anything like other readers do. I would use tarot more as a supportive system. So I would do my oracle cards and then have a tarot card help support the specific situation. So yeah. Yeah, this to me feels like this, but I don't think it's this. This is different. This is a different meaning than this. This feels like help is on the way here. And help came, well, something in my life tomorrow, something that I've been feeling trapped in, will come, help will come. I will be free, or I will free myself. Because every time I see swords, to be honest, I always like, anytime I see like King of Swords, Queen of Swords, King of Cups, I think of like me. So I feel like this is me maybe rescuing myself, or me turning a situation out. This is actually pretty good. I've gotten the Hermit reversed before. That was one of the first readings that I got. He's for sure reversed. What the bleep? Alright. So what the heck is this? This is the moon. That's what I see. Look at, do you guys see this? This moon is decked out. Look at this. Do you see her? Do you see? She's got like jewelry and her makeup on. This also kind of reminds me that the full moon is coming closer. We are like 78% until we're 78% full the moon. So this could be something about the full moon. Possibly because majors are about what, more than just the day, right? But I suppose, I mean, the majors coming out here are the High Priestess and the moon. To me, when I see the Hermit in reverse, I see someone who is being guided by the light as opposed to guiding as a light. So to me, I do keep getting the Hermit reversed. So I feel like I'm still being guided by the light. And the light to me is my intuition. So if some people have said that the moon is the graduated version of the High Priestess, like, yeah, if that makes sense. Kind of like the Ten of Swords is like death, death is graduated, right? Like, you know what I mean? I hope you understand what I mean. Like, the Ten of Swords is like a death, and then death on like a larger scale is the death card. But obviously these are still major arcanas. Anyway, the High Priestess is, I mean, they always say this is like the tarot reader, spiritual person, la 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 la. So, I feel like this is intuition, to be honest. My intuition is guiding me still. My higher self is guiding me still. And it's gonna guide me to do something to free myself from some certain bond. Tomorrow. Or at least begin freeing myself towards something that might be fully freed by the full moon, which is, what day is it today? I have a moon app on my phone. I mean on my because I use the moon to tell time, to give timings. Oh, in a week. Yeah, in a week from today will be the full moon. So this energy here could continue through the full moon. Maybe. If it's the moon that I'm really picking up. But it's also intuition. Yeah, King of Swords. Also, I will be meeting with someone tomorrow. So maybe the King of Swords is her. Because apparently court cards are supposed to be what, people? Like real people? Oh, I should be meeting with, yeah, one person tomorrow, so maybe that's her. What am I freeing myself from? Let's read the guidebook. See, I don't know how to read this. Like, this is, or this. Like, this is gonna be, but, I mean, well, let's see. Let us read, the High Priestess, that side. The inner temple is forbidden to those who are not ready and willing to comprehend its mysteries. Two braziers? What? Braziers? Two braziers burn with sacred fires beside a pool of dark water. I just realized what time it is. Oh my god, how are you awake? Oh, I didn't see this. I don't know what time is it. What time is it in my neck of the woods? Oh, it's only 3:30. The high priestess is like being secretive, so things may be hidden from you until the full moon come through. Okay. I never agree with the books. Like, I'll read it and I'll be like, okay, I guess, but no. I hear you. I totally get that. I'll be doing that during a reading and I'll be like, no. And then something else will come through and I was like, oh, okay, maybe. But I like to see, like, sometimes a word will typically, like, tip me off. Like, I had the Two of Cups for today and I thought it was about something else or someone. And I got excited and I got the Ace of Wands and I was like, oh, some shit's about to light up in my life. And I was sitting there and I was like, nothing's happening. But then I realized I did enter into like some sort of partnership, which is Two of Cups. An emotionally fulfilling partnership, not with a person, but with an entity. So, okay, when I say entity, I don't mean like a spiritual entity. I mean like for work. I have to be careful when I say that. So that was pretty cool. It was a Two of Cups type thing. It was more like, I guess, a career read than a love read. Everything for me is a love read. That's why I probably get super confused. Okay. A knot of Isis symbol is carved. So I'm reading this card right now. Is carved. She is sacred feminine. I've always believed I know people say the Empress is divine feminine, but I feel like the High Priestess is divine feminine and the Magician is divine masculine, because she's the feminine principle of receiving and allowing, and he's the masculine principle of doing and action, making things happen as a magician. And then the Empress could be another kind of divine feminine aspect, and the Emperor is definitely a divine masculine aspect, but I feel like it's different. It's different. Anyway, she's the sacred feminine that connects the earthly spirit and the eternal soul. She brings mystical knowledge forth into the light of day, born in the deep moonlight waters of women's wisdom. You have passed through challenging initiation tasks and have admitted to the inner temple. Oh, you have been admitted to the inner temple. Cool. I've been admitted to the inner temple tomorrow. That's nice. Take some time to reflect upon what you've recently learned. The Hermit. That's cool. Sit with any fear until it dissolves away. Oh, shadow work. The two keys of knowledge are now yours for the taking. The gold key of worldly matters and the silver key of mystical matters. Ah. Where are they? Oh, okay. You have proven yourself worthy of the mysteries. Come through. So why did I get the Hermit card reversed then? If I have been proven worthy. Huh. On this side, he's more tattered, actually, than the other side. So this is the Hermit card on this side. Says the hermit's robe is more ragged on the back. Yeah, I'm seeing that. Shredded at the hem, ripped it in several places. He has seen harsh times in his travels, which have damaged him more than he lets people know. Yeah, this is the price paid for access to the great cosmic egg. B, I was just granted access to the temple. What? Tomorrow sounds like it's gonna be lit. Like, on a major arcana spiritual way. I have been granted access. I've been freed from something tomorrow. That's so cool. When he is traveling, the hermit's lantern lights a small area, just enough for him to keep his footing and attend to what is in his immediate sphere. But here, from the elevation of the mountain top, he is bathed in moonlight. The lunar goddess opens his mind to what is unseen as well as what is seen. This is crazy synchronistic. Like, this is playing extremely well together. Damn. The lunar goddess. That's crazy. Her creatures, the crab and the two moon dogs seen in the moon card, greet the hermit as a friend. That's true. The crab and the two dogs from the moon card, which is the high priestess advanced, sort of like higher intuition, if you can even say that, are meeting the hermit. This is sick. Like, this is probably the priestess, right? Her looking at the hermit as the moon. Damn. Come through, cards. Tell me about tomorrow. Tomorrow sounds like it's gonna be lit for me. Yes. When you get this side in a reading, there's a lot going on under the surface. Secrets are starting to emerge. Some are things you have hidden from yourself and can no longer avoid. That's scary. Some bit of shadow work. If you don't seek deepening experiences, they sometimes will come find you. Oh, God. As the moon crab and the moon dogs have here. Okay, so they found me. Cannot hide in the mountaintop anymore. There are people who can live their lives without the pursuit of wisdom, but this card tells you that you are not one of them. This is intense as fuck. I'm not sure if you guys are like getting how intense this actually is, because the synchronicity here is crazy with the majors. So if the two moon dogs and the crab have found me, this is probably kind of saying that it might be a little bit tough for me. I feel like this higher energy is reflected in the Eight of Swords-ness of it all, where if I read this card as what it is in the upright, in the reverse it's kind of like it might be a little bit difficult, which is what I'm feeling. It might be a little bit like, yes, things are being released or moved through, but it's gonna be uncomfortable. But overall, it's like a good move spiritually. Oh, I think I know what this is about. If I am the King of Swords, then this is definitely about my new helpers. My new helpers as in like the angel answers and tarot. Vice versa tarot. Because that is something that is uncomfortable for me, that using tarot. But they're very much these types of things here. So, try as I might, even though I've been on this journey with the hermit, with our ragged outfit here, we be trying to do the best that we can spiritually, and maybe even avoiding certain things spiritually, because this is my path as the high priestess here. They found me. So, yeah, I get it. It's unavoidable. Yeah, fine. Okay. Whatever. Fine. And this Eight of Swords here is a woman trapped, bound. On the reverse, because I am feeling the reverse of this, like the other side of this, she has a sword. And this, I was saying this early in the recording, but I highly doubt anyone in the replay is seriously watching this. Like, if you are, hi, you are a massive trooper. From what I said earlier, if you remember, her leaving this situation is going to have some pain. She's going to have some bruises. She's not going to be unscathed completely. Even though these ropes are loose at the end, and if she was to ride this sword to break the chains, or even if this eagle was to come in and take the sword and just go up and down, for her to cut the rope loose, it might nick her hands, it might nick her back. She's not getting out of this unscathed, but she will get out of it. And as we can see here, the hermit did not get out of this unscathed. He's got shit messed up in his robes. And help came. It found him. It's just uncomfortable still. Yeah. I think that's what that is in reverse. Discomfort. Because here she's not. Yeah, it's discomfort. Even though help is here. It's discomfort. It's uncomfortable. Some sort of maybe confrontation, but maybe not in a full-on confrontational way, or maybe it is in a confrontational way, because I am meeting someone who's just tomorrow. Okay, so we can do readings off of this, right? We'll see what tomorrow holds, but yeah, this is wow. Yeah, okay, fine. I'm gonna read the 8. It's a great card in the reverse. It's just the 8 of Swords. This side, a woman is bound, blindfolded, and left in an open mountain wilderness. She kneels among stones. Under a blue and windy sky, 8 swords stand behind her. Her attitude is passive and acquiescent. There is a sense that she is waiting to see what happens next. As if it were completely out of her hands. I mean, man. I feel like I'm being yelled at still. There's nothing wrong with remaining still if you're not sure which way to go. But don't be in denial about the situation. You can't stay where you are forever, and refusing to look directly at your circumstances only prolongs the problem. Consider how you can find support to face your reality if you can't face it on your own. And again, that's what I've been saying. That's what's been coming up this whole time. Like, there's support here in the major way, and there's support here in the minor way. In terms of this knight, in terms of this being in the reverse, and me thinking about the eagle coming to help. And it feels like this uncomfortable situation is still there, but it's coming. Help is coming. Yeah, help hasn't arrived yet, I guess, but it's coming. Which is what I was getting earlier without even... Don't be in denial about the situation. So maybe this is no longer in being in denial and knowing that maybe a decision has sort of been made in a certain way, or in the between phase of that. Which is funny, because if you were here earlier, the wand, the Ace of Wands kept like sliding, right? It kept sliding off. It kept sliding off. And behind the Ace is the Two of Wands, which is someone who, I guess, hasn't fully, sometimes, that's how people read it, that someone who hasn't fully made a decision, but they've kind of made a decision, but they haven't acted on it yet. That's what I'm getting here. Okay, so what decision have I made that I haven't acted on yet? It's technically tomorrow, today. The 8 for me is looking at things from a different point of view. Okay, there's barriers there, but they could be easily broken in different if different things were tried. I like that. I really like that. That's really insightful actually. It's really insightful. Isn't she beautiful? She's gorgeous. I don't think she's wearing a bra. Let's look at the king. Okay, this is the outer self. A king in full armor stands immovably on an arid landscape, his falcon at his feet. Unlike the knave, knight, and the queen, he is firmly grounded. Yes, he is. Not upheld by the winds and clouds. His sword is also grounded, its point solid in the earth. A butterfly is emblazoned on his breastplate. Is it? That makes me take him less seriously. Come on. Oh, jeez. And his purple cloak emphasizes his majesty. True that. His expression speaks of wisdom as well as strength. Hello, can you do a reading for me? Hey, Ashley, I'm not doing readings today. I'm just unboxing these decks that I have. But if you'd like a reading, definitely hit up the personal readings. He is very fabulous. His expression speaks of wisdom as well as strength. This is a man who has learned how to master his temper through long years of self-discipline. He thinks, yeah, have a great weekend, boo. Have a great weekend, Ashley. This is a man who has learned how to master his temper through long years of self-discipline. He thinks things through rather than acting impulsively. He is well respected as someone who, apparently I'm going to have a good weekend, Ashley. Tomorrow's going to be a good day for me. He is well respected as someone who can always be trusted to tell the truth, whether it's what you want to hear or not. His idea of evil is to betray the trust of those who believed your word. He will never break an oath, and he is not likely to forgive an oath breaker. This is either me or my friend that I'm meeting up with tomorrow. I feel like she's going to tell me something about myself. I'm not really excited for that. But it might be something that I might need to hear, obviously, from all of this invitation to truth and intuition, being invited to the back room of the High Priestess, and her sending her moon dogs after me, tattered in the wilderness, sending help. Cool. Alright, that's my day tomorrow. Thanks for hanging out with me. I'm gonna end now. Of course. The great thing is the devil was at the bottom of the deck. I had to shuffle it. I can't. Oh, and the chariot too. Oh look, oh shit. I shuffled. Okay, so the devil was at the bottom of the deck and he was like upside down. So I was like, yay, that's nice because that reflects this reading. But I shuffled because I was like, I can't look at that card. And then at the bottom is the moon card. Hey, only you can be you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you and I love your comments. It's always fun. You always peek in the hot and steamy pick of cards. If someone's getting hot and steamy, only you I feel like I'm gonna hear from you and be like, yep, that's us. So it's always fun. Yeah, this is like the moon. Like those moon dogs, you guys. They found me. Ain't no hiding from this. It's so creepy. And the crab, too. Right there. So the moon dogs found me, eventually. Look, it is today. This is the back of the moon card. It's an eclipse. And, she looks like the star's third sister. Oh, do you always pick 3? Oh, that's probably why. Yeah, the cards have like a certain energy of their own. I need to like blow on them or something. I don't know. 3 is a good number though. This looks like the star's like sister. Everybody get naked. Yep. Alright. Well. That's that. I appreciate you guys for hanging out with me. He contacted me tonight and I haven't responded. You called it. Did I? Oh, yeah. Oh. Oh, just I guess for a bonus for people who are out here. So in my ghost video, that was inspired by real life events. And I was like, "Grrr," and I put a card. Yes, I did. Oh yeah, I remember. There's some ones there where for sure, like it felt like the people were gonna come back. They were just on like hiatus. I know the one that I picked. It makes sense, and then it also anyway. Yeah, I got a whole phone call. Not even like it. Well, I got a text, and I was like, well, hey, you disappeared. What's good? And I was like, I'm busy. And I was like, all right, well, okay. And then he called. He was like, I haven't talked to you in a while. How are you? And I'm like, hey, how are you doing? It was a nice chat. It was a really, really nice chat, actually. That's when I got the, in my reading for the day, I got the Knight of Wands upright. Passion. And King of Cups, I think? I forgot what I had for that day. But, I was like, oh, cool, something's supposed to happen. That's nice, I guess. So I think he's the Knight of Cups in my deck. We'll see. I mean, he's a Knight of Fire. Whatever. Knight of Wands. I don't know. What was that? I feel it. You feel it, Korea? Love your positive and high vibration. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. I'm glad. I'm glad. I got these decks for you guys. I'm learning tarot for you guys. Tarot scares me. It's too intense. Oracle cards, I get the same message from Oracle cards. Look at this guy. Okay, this is 7 of Pentacles, yeah? I like that card, actually. And this is him now. Like, look at him just sad AF. Like, he's just... Jeez, buddy, what happened? The fruits of your labor did not... Look at his face. He looks like the baker from Cinderella. You guys don't know what I'm talking about. He's been waiting for a while. Yeah. This is a completely different take. We're going to leave it on the 9 of Pentacles. Let's do that. Anyway, I got these cards for you all to learn. How does this work? Do you guys know how this ribbon thing works? Oh, does it work like that? Okay. Your intuition is on point. Well, he does. He does. He looks sad as fuck. Don't study the literal meaning so hard. Yeah, that's the thing, like, with oracle cards, because it's just, like, cards. Yeah, oh my god, only you can be you. Like, these cards are so sick. This, like, they're vice versa. They have no back and no front. It's just with tarot, because it's such an ancient system, there's, like, a, like, respect for the tradition of it, like, the traditional meanings. And then there's, like, my intuition, which is, like, my intuition, which is like, no, I'm not getting that from this card. I don't see where they're getting all that stuff at all. Like, yeah, I don't get it. Like, I know 9 of Cups is supposed to be, 9 of Cups, yeah, it's supposed to be, like, wish fulfillment, and, like, everything is awesome. But I'm like, he just looks really happy. I mean, I don't know how to explain it. But I'll look at the symbolism and I'll be like, no, that's not what I'm getting at all. But I mean, when I use oracle cards, like I was saying earlier, it still ends up being correct. My intuition still brings the message home. So, clearly, I'm doing something right. Just when learning tarot, I want to respect the symbolism, but then that's why I got this deck, because it's a lot more visually triggering. Rider Waite is so, it's awesome. It's a good base. It's just this is way more emotive. Anxious to see what your spin on using these cards will be. You and me both. Like I just did a reading for myself for tomorrow. It's gonna be lit and uncomfortable in some ways, but overall very good. I get a court card like every day, and each court card is a person. Sometimes it's me, sometimes it's someone else in my life who played a role that day. You're a unique reader. I know. I know. Like, I try. I'll be like, I'm gonna do something like this reader. Like, I'm just gonna, like with tarot, right? I'm gonna just shuffle, stop, and pick the cards. And I'm just like, oh, this is so gross. My body is like, I can't do it. Because that's how my intuition works. Like, if I'm just, like, repelled or grossed out, I can't. Like, there are readings where, like, I can't even put a card down because it's not time yet. So I'm just, yeah, with tarot, I think it's overwhelming. It's overwhelming because there's, like, the way it is, and then there's the way I'm reading it, and then I've done it for myself where I've done the oracle cards, and then I've used tarot to help be like, okay, what is this? And I've done that to, like, clarify, and then I've been like, oh. So in conjunction, shit's about to get so real. It's just crazy. Especially with the vice versa deck, and eventually when I get the as below deck, oof. No other reader like you. Oh, thank you so much. Your intuition is bomb. Thank you so much. It's always on point for my situation. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Thank you so much. I'm glad it gives you value. That's awesome. I'm glad it gives you value. That's awesome. I'm glad he reached out too. Look. You better come out of hiding if he knows what's good for him. Anyway, thank you guys for hanging out with me and, like, listening to me ramble and geek out about these cards. You were so welcome. You were so welcome. I bought these cards. I bought this for me, right? Like, for me for sure, but for you guys, because I know people like yes and no answers. I don't like yes and no answers. I don't even like predictive answers and things like that, but we'll see how these play into the channel in the future. I don't think it'll be happening anytime soon. I'm still learning. So I don't feel comfortable doing that yet, but I think that's just a me thing. I think, yeah. Okay. Thank you so much again. Keep your light on, everybody. Have a great night. It's like probably 4 a.m. now for me. Oh, yep. 4 a.m. So I'm going to bid you adieu. Bye. I'm going to study this, actually. So, anyway, good night. I want to do some reading. Sleep well. Have a wonderful day, man. I know you probably just woke up. So thanks for spending your Sunday morning with me. And everybody else, thanks for spending your Saturday night with me. Being a complete nerd. Have a great night. Bye. Okay, daffies. Bye.